Well, Caoimhin, good to see you, and obviously the Rotunda in Liverpool. So the breaking news is you've moved camps, you're now going to be trained by Joe McNally. So just give us a bit of insight how it came about, what you're thinking behind that.
Yeah, after my last performance, during my last camp, I knew that I wanted to make a move, and it was kind of mentally tough trying to get through a camp, not speaking to anyone about it and stuff like that. But yeah, straight after that fight, I went and sat down with the iBox coaches and just told them how I felt, and they supported me in my decision, and we left on good terms. And I'll always support the gym and stuff, but I sat down with my manager, Paul Reddy, and he suggested that I tried Joe out, and I've heard a lot of good things about Joe, and knowing that Liam and JJ both the same weight as me in the gym, do you know what I mean? The two people that I can learn off. So I give Joe a shout and asked him could I come down and try it out, and I've been here since Friday, and I've loved every minute of it. So I think this is where my new home's going to be.
I was going to say that, Caoimhin, how are you setting in Liverpool? And obviously being a proper red Manchester United fan, you're going to come over to Manchester a few times, but how are you finding Liverpool? How are you settling in, being around the lads, being around a different set of lads?
Yeah, it's been good. All the lads have welcomed me and made me feel at home, and all give me a bit of advice, and it's said if I ever need anything not to hesitate. So they've made me feel welcome, and listen, this is camp, do you know what I mean? It's not meant to be luxurious. I'm here to do a job, but Liverpool's a beautiful city. I fought here in December, and it's just like Belfast, just like home. It'll take me a while to kind of get fully settled in and get used to Liverpool and new faces, new people and stuff like that, but I'm excited about this journey.
I've got to ask you actually, because you made the switch here now, but obviously we saw at the weekend incredible success for the amateurs, the Northern Ireland team, and again, you know, you're one of many now young Irish fighters that, you know, maybe based in the UK or wherever, that are, you know, very exciting prospects, but it just shows you with the 5 gold medal haul that have come from Northern Ireland, and again, there's obviously plenty of fighters in the Republic of Ireland as well. Incredibly strong.
Oh, incredibly strong. Boxing in Belfast, Northern Ireland, and the whole Ireland's booming. It has been for the last couple of years now, but to walk away with 5 gold medals, I think 1 silver and 1 bronze, that's an unbelievable achievement for the lads and ladies that they represented their country at the Commonwealth Games, and they're only going to get stronger. And it was a very young team that went away to the Commonwealth Games, do you know what I mean? So they've all got bright futures, and there's a couple of them that, like Jude Gallagher, who he stopped the English kid and beat the Pakistani kid, who will be an unbelievable pro. So there's a couple that could turn over in the future.
I was thinking that the future of Belfast boxing, it's a huge deal for you to go back there and headline, isn't it, soon?
Yeah, massive deal. I want to go back as soon as possible. I know I'm not going to get it this year, but I'm going to be on Eddie's case to make that happen early next year. I love my Belfast fans. They come out and represent and support me every single fight, and I want to kind of give the platform for the fighters, like the ones that represented at the Commonwealth Games, that whenever they do turn pro, that they have a platform to box back home. And
such a big market over there, isn't
exactly, yeah. And listen, the Irish fans get behind their fighters and support, you know what I mean? So the shows always sell out, and I want to kind of be an inspiration and give them that kind of push whenever they are pro, that they can fight on big shows back home. Do you know what I mean? I haven't really had that yet. I fought back home once, and it hasn't really, since Carl's went, there's Mick's doing his thing and stuff now and again in America back home, but I want to be that person that can go back home and headline big shows and bring big historic nights back to Belfast.
Yeah. Some big nights coming up as well. I mean, I'm sure you've been an interested observer in terms of the likes of like Benn and Eubank, and again, you know, in and around where you are, weight-wise and everything else. I mean, what do you make of that?
Do you know, it's a funny one. At the start, I thought, it doesn't really make sense forever. Who's going to gain anything out of it? But listen, it's a big payday. It's going to be a historic night, you know what I mean? Their dads are legends in the sport, and listen, it makes sense if they both agree to a weight. I think it's 156 or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight, and I'll actually be rooting for Conor Benn. I hope he does it and pulls off a good win.
Obviously, recently you've dropped down to 154, Caoimhin. Good win last time out against a very solid opponent. What's the plans for later in the year now? What's the plans for later in the year and moving forward? Obviously, we all want to go Belfast. We all want to go Belfast. But what is the plan, sort of challenging for titles?
Listen, I've had 3 fights with Matchroom, two title fights, 1 defence. I'm top 10 with the WBA and middleweight, and I'm 12th with the WBA at light middle. So I'll just keep progressing, keep moving up the rankings, defend my WBA title. I want to push on to European level. I know in boxing you can't skip levels. I'm not a domestic fighter, that's why I haven't went down the British route. But I want to push on to European level, win a European title. So I think I'll be out before the end of the year. The next kind of phase for me will be get myself in a position to fight for the European title and then push on to world honours.
You know, going to work knowing you've got to get in with Liam Smith when he's at his spiteful best, it's not much fun, is it? I mean, you have seen him sparring over the years as well. It's something.
Plenty of times, been on the wrong end of him sometimes as well. But no, great learning rounds though.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, Liam's been a world champion, a proven world champion, and I believe he'll be a 2-time world champion. And I'm only going to gain from that, learning off someone like Liam. And you see Callum's in the gym today, and people like JJ. They're well advanced in their career compared to me. I'm a novice pro. Do you know what I mean? I'm 12 fights, and I look forward to sharing rounds with them. Maybe my face doesn't look forward to it, but I look forward to sharing rounds with both of them and learning off both of them. Do you know what I mean? It'll only bring me on.
Oh, just before you go, can I just ask you about the fight next week? Obviously, Callum's on the undercard, so just your opinion on Joshua Usyk. Can it be repeat or revenge? How do you see it all going?
If they've somewhat been able to bring the dog back in AJ and he can go out and bully Usyk, then I believe that he's got the skills to stop Usyk. But he can't go out and box Usyk. You can't outbox a technician like Usyk. You can't go out and try and win on points. You have to go out and bully him. You have to go out, go to the body early, slow him down and hit him with some big shots. And when he's hurt, you got to jump on him. If not, it's going to be a repeat. Usyk's an unbelievable boxer, and you see him that he looks massive now. So if it's the Usyk only better, it's going to be a hard night's work for AJ.
Your gut feeling that Usyk just might still be...
Yeah, I mean, last time I went for AJ to stop Usyk. I don't know what I was thinking, but I believe...
But there's a lot he was thinking that, wasn't his size was going to tell, wasn't there?
Exactly, But I believe Usyk will win this fight. And that's only if it's the same AJ. If AJ hasn't changed anything in terms of... Listen, you can change coaches, you can change your whole team, but if you're not making the improvements in the gym and you're bringing the AJ that fought the Klitschko's and Charles Martin, the Dillian Whites, the absolute dog in you, if you're not bringing that back, then you're not gonna beat someone like Usyk.